Hi guys, I wanted to take time this afternoon to explain how to fill out properly the Reach for the Stars activity tracker. I know you can't see anything. I want you guys to just look at yours and then compare. And I don't have any of the fancy, and I don't really want to take the time to do the fancy show you my screen and where to find it. So I want you guys to just listen in. Maybe you'll get lucky and I'll write out the instructions in the post with this video, but just listen in to what part that maybe is confusing to you, and so that you can know what I'm looking for when we're sharing our trackers each week. So we're just going to go right through the list, and I'm going to explain where to find the information and etc. Personal development minutes. That's pretty obvious, as well as personal fitness, number of workouts. Just be honest, okay, guys? This is where a lot of people get mixed up. Beachbody customers, I want you to put your total, not how many you've added this week. I want you to put the total, how many you have as of to date. So the way to find your Beachbody customers is you will go into your Coach Online office and you will go to the tab that says My Business, and then scroll down to where it says My Customers and just click Customer Search. That's going to show you your whole list of all your customers. And don't scroll or anything, but just move the whole page down, not your list of customers, move the whole page down, and at the bottom it'll say number of rows. It'll say, for me example, it's 285 rows returned. So 285, that's how many customers I have total. So I want you to write that total here so that we can compare. It gets too confusing with how many you're trying to add each week. So this just makes it easy, and then we can compare much easier. All right, so next one, personally sponsored coaches. This is your total number of personally sponsored coaches. I want to know how many total. That includes inactive or active. I just want to know how many you have. If you have 2 inactive and you have 1 active, I want 3. I wanted to say 3. Hope that's pretty self-explanatory. Downline coaches, this is where it gets a little tricky. When you they now show it in the Coach Online office. You had to used to go into the previous office view to find this. But now, if you're just on the main page of your Coach Online office, it'll say welcome, your name, and all your coach ID information on the side. And then towards the bottom, underneath Star Diamond Coach, underneath that will say My Downline. So it says total number of downline coaches, and you'll write in that number on here. Next one is Facebook friends. Obvious. I want you to write your total number. I don't want to know how many you added this week. I just want to know the total. Because, like I said, this is so confusing when you're trying to remember just, oh, did I add that one girl, or did she request or actually accept my friend request? So I just want to know the total. Success Club points. Write down your Success Club points. Personally sponsored Success Club qualifiers. The way to find this out is you're going to go to My Business, and then you're going to go to My Downline, and then Sponsorship Drill Down. That way you can see all of your coaches on your team, and if you scroll over so you can see how many Success Club points your coaches have. And then you can decide whether if they're above 5, then they're actually a Success Club qualifier. If they're under, then you need to start helping them out. Then you will write how many you actually are hitting Success Club, that number on there. Team volume, left leg, right leg. So this is the weekly part. So this is the easiest part, is to do this on Thursday and to look at the previous week on Wednesday, what the final total was for the week. So you're going to go into your Coach Online office, and you will look at, I believe it's total volume, volume details. And then you can see how many was on the left leg and how many was on the right. So fill those in. Number of personally Emerald coaches left leg and personally Emerald coaches on your right leg. So you're going to fill those guys in. and then coaches added to the team. That's what I want to know bi-weekly. So this isn't where you write in your total number of personally sponsored. This is just how many personally sponsored coaches you have enrolled this week. So you're going to fill that in. And then total income. The easiest way I find that it's not confusing, because I know that this shows Canada's how much money you made in Canada versus the American dollar. So the easiest way, I don't know if you guys have explored this yet, but I'm going to open up a new world if you haven't. Please, so if you're in your Team Beachbody office, if I'm in the Coach Online office, I'll just click Visit Team Beachbody on the right-hand top corner, and that'll take me back to kind of the main page area, if my internet. And then hover over the coach, and instead of clicking immediately Coach Online Office, I want you to go to Previous Office View. So here is where you're gonna, this is kind of like the manual way of looking at it, not the fancy way. This is, I guess, what the old Coach Online Office used to look like. So this is where you can click Commissions. And then it's going to be cut and dry exactly how much you made this week. And I want you to write it down. Play around in the previous office view. You can look at your carryover volume. So imagine you have 100 volume on one side and 300 on the other, and it's only one cycle. So you have an extra 100 on one of your legs. That goes into the carryover volume. So next week, that gets pulled over into your team cycle bonuses. So you have rollover minutes. So you look there, you can look at your profile. That's where you're going to see the number of personally enrolled, and then that's another way to find how many total download. I was saying before, that's where I used to have to go to look for it to see how many numbered we had. All right, so that was total income. And that, all right, so income from team cycle bonus. So when you are in your Coach Online office, if you click on in volume details or whatever, that's not right. Hold on. Give me just a second. Sorry, guys. Okay, so if you're in your Coach Online office, go to My Business, then go to My Commissions, My Weekly Commissions, and then on the left-hand side, you'll click the most recent one and click that, and then you will be able to see the breakdown of what your commission is. The top line is going to say retail commission, then subscription commission, then team bonus. That is the number we're looking for here. So write down your number from your team bonus cycle down here. All right, so the leftover is just these blank columns or blank rows, and you can put whatever you want in here. I put blog views. I put how many page likes I have and how many Instagram followers. Those are just examples of things I like to track to see how many or how much my other social media platforms are growing. So I know some of you guys like to fill this out day by day. I know that's easier for you guys. But for me, I can't see the big growth that way. And when you guys turn it in, I can only see day by day growth versus where you are this month versus last month. So if you turn in your trackers, I can't be like, oh, well, what are, you're not hitting Success Club this month. I can't tell what you're doing that you did differently last month. So this is why I ask that you guys do this 1 week per column. If you guys want, if it's so much easier for you guys to stay on track by doing day by day, do that, then print out a second one, and then share that second one with me as well. So you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this, but for example, the first week, this is back from January, this tracker. So the first week of January, I had my income from my team bonus cycle this first week was only $36. And then the next week, it's $126 just from team bonus cycles. So that way I'm able to actually see, oh, well, in this second week, I had volume on one leg and 800 on another, versus that first week I only had 100 on one leg and 800 on the other, so that's why I only cycled once. So this just makes it so much easier for you to just be able to look, compare your business, keep track of it. The whole reason why we're tracking it is so we can reflect and see what we've done. It's harder to do that day by day because some days you may be into the business and some days you got busy. This way we can see over months worth of time what is working for you and what's not. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you still have questions, let me know. This is just one of the trackers that we use as a team. So hope this helps, guys. All right, bye.